Scorpio, what's going on with you? Welcome if you're new here. I was gonna say something else. I forgot. It'll come back. Already shuffled and cleansed all these decks. I can cuss, and I do personal readings. How's that for an intro? Personal readings is my email. It's just down in the description box. Just email me and we'll figure it out, right? Scheduling and things like that. Okay? All right, Scorpio, let's do it. I've already cleansed in these cards. Okay, what are we doing, Scorpio? Ace of Cups. Oh, liking that. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, and Justice. Scorpio. Hell yeah, with Nine of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Sun. Scorpio. Are you gonna be my best reading yet? Let's do it. Let's go, Scorpio. Let's go, Scorpio. Let's go, Scorpio. Let's go. All right. Hang it. Get a new perspective, right? Okay, good. We're reframing the way we were looking at something else. Good. Yeah. Maybe around a King of Wands and a Lover's connection that you had. Let's go. Scorpio. What do we got for Scorpio? So I heard reframing, not just a new perspective, like reframing. Okay. Like the way you were, like, I mean, it is the new perspective, right? But you're like reframing everything, right? Like your childhood, your kids. I mean, you're reframing everything. Okay. Good. And this is, you're being very strong to do it because, and take a new leap of faith. Look at that. Well, it came out kind of weird. All right. In this deck, there's the Fool, and then there's the Fool 2.0. And this is the Fool 2.0. Look at it. Okay. This means that you kind of figured out another move that you made in previous, okay, in anything, okay, and it didn't work out too well. All right. So now you're getting the confidence to take a new leap of faith towards something else. That's the 2.0 part, right? You're getting the leap and you're being strong to do it because you know what you've been manifesting and it's coming in. Good. And it's the damn Two of Cups. Good. While you've been sleeping and healing and everything else. Awesome. Scorpio. What we got for you, Scorpio? Okay. Chariot. All right. And the Three of Pentacles there. Scorpio. The Fool 2.0. There it is. So since you've been reframing something or whatever else, some relationship that you were in or somebody, whatever, I mean, and it seems like that's over now or you're current in it, you're reframing it so you can take another leap of faith confidently towards something else, towards new growth, the Sun. You want to grow something else. Yeah, you do. And you see it as your sun. This is Libra Taurus. Okay. And this is Leo. Let's see. What we got? And then we got Virgo and Aquarius right here too. This is all majors so far. What we got? Let's do it. You want to come out? Come out. Look at that. Look at that. Since reframing it, this is a water sign card. It's a Pisces, another major, by the way. You got a lot of majors here. You have been learning something. It's almost like you've downloaded some new information so you can reframe something, probably through tarot or counseling or some piece of information that you got. You're no longer worshiping worry, okay? Because I always say worrying about something is prayer in reverse. Okay? Yeah. And you're no longer doing that. You know something about something that's giving you the confidence to take a new leap of faith. I love this. Because you've been going in. Yes, you have been. And really focusing on what you need to heal to move. Love that, Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. Another major, by the way. It's like all majors here. So definitely all majors so far. Scorpio, Nine of Pentacles. Look, you can have it all by yourself. Now, this doesn't have to be this single lady card. This can just be I am got my shit together, and my person's in the house. My other otter or bear with their falcon or whatever. Okay, this is a bear in a dress. This deck is quite interesting. But I have my shit together now. I'm getting my financial situation together so I can confidently move and take this new leap of faith someplace else because maybe somebody did something to you financially, emotionally, and all the things, right? And now you're really putting it all together. Yes, you are. And now it's almost like it's almost like you're like I just heard stacking cash, stacking cash. Okay, okay, good because you've been sleeping and healing. While turning into this person right here, King of Pentacles, or this is the person that's headed in your direction. Since you've been doing all the healing, this is the Minor to the Hermit. Okay, good. Scorpio. Scorpio. Scorpio, Scorpio. Two. It's two. Want to look at them? Let's do them. The Hermit again and Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so you've been waiting to do this. You've been waiting to get your stability in some direction, and you knew that required going in and figuring yourself out. Maybe your spending habits, maybe the way you view women or men or whatever, okay? It's like you had to change something, remember? Reframing. Getting a new perspective on something that you've always done, and hasn't worked out. So now you're doing something else, and you've been planting seeds someplace else, while in this healing mode to be able to take a new leap of faith because you know something now that you did not know before. And it's about your wish, or this is about healing. We're going to leave this out and up, okay? So, because I think this might come back out. All right, let's go. I just heard Phantom Wise. Oh, but I used it in Libra, didn't I? Let's see if this one shuffles. I don't like to use decks back to back, but if this one does not shuffle correctly, we will not use it. I heard Phantom Wise, but okay, let's see. All right, we're doing okay. This was shuffled. Or did I use it in Virgo? I can't remember. I've been doing all kinds of readings today. And I think I have 2 or 3 personals, so I mean today is like Tarot Saturday. All right, Scorpio, let's see what we got. All right, let's clarify these. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. You've been learning. You've been learning something. This could be you're actually in college or taking a class or something else, or a management course, or I keep hearing all kinds of stuff. Okay, so maybe that's what you've been doing, trying to get the information so you do know, and you're sitting on more confident ground with you, right? Pisces, High Priestess, again. Now, I see this as most water signs. Most water signs are extremely intuitive. I talk really, really fast, so I'm sorry. And maybe that's what you've been doing. Maybe you've been fine-tuning your intuition. And that's what's been able to make you reframe things and get your confidence, because you're no longer listening to everybody else. You're turning them kind of down. Okay. You're realizing you have volume control buttons, kind of what I'm getting here. And that's what you've been learning about. This is Page of Swords, but I mean, this is a famous spy card. But I mean, in this depiction right now, I'm looking at it as this could all change. By the way, my readings have a tendency to do that. They'll start this way, but then they'll just flip on their head in like mid reading. Okay, but right now I'm looking at it as you're learning how to turn up the volume on you and turn down everybody else, and I love that. Hangman, because that's how you become successful in anything, finances, personal life, everything. Start listening to you and what you do and are healing you. I love it. Okay, Hangman. What is this? Queen of Pentacles. You're bossing the hell up. Yes, you are. Or this is somebody else. This could all be somebody else, but I think this is you. You're bossing up. Remember, 9 of Pentacles, now you're in the Queen of Pentacles. I'm feeling the Empress now, too. You're bossing up financially and getting emotionally intelligent to be able to know how to pull the strings in your own life. Because you're tired of doing everything for everybody else. Scorpio, what do we got? For the Hangman. 6 of Cups. Okay. Do you want to have something back with somebody from your past? Please don't do that. Okay. Unless you both are going through counseling and healing and everything else. I don't think so, though. I think that you might have a soulmate connection with somebody else or a childhood friend or what. I don't know what this is yet. Okay. Let's get another one on that. I think you're holding on to somebody from your past that you think is your son. Okay. And it took you to boss up. Okay. And be more stable with you. So you feel confident to what you bring to a table. Okay. Yeah. That could be that. Hangman. The Fool. Aquarius. Now this is the Fool. Okay. Now you want to take a new leap of faith, right? Yeah. You do. Because you're getting the confidence to do it. Because your intuition is getting very, very fine-tuned. And most people are not taught. They are taught everything under the sun about how to get a job and to be a consumer. But they are never taught how to listen to themselves and be an independent thinker. That is never taught. And it will never be taught. You have to go looking for that information. But now you're getting more confidence. And the reason I say confidence so much with this card is because this person isn't even looking behind them. They are trust falling into the universe towards something that they want from their past. And it could be a person. This could be like I don't know, somebody you've had a crush on, or somebody has a crush on you now. That could be that. Okay, because this has been a very confusing and anxiety-ridden process, I'll tell you that. And absolutely it can be, because I've done it too. It can be a little nuts. All right, what's this fool? What's this fool 2.0? Fool 2.0. Yeah, look at that. You've been in very much indecision because you don't know how to trust yourself just yet, and that's okay. That's part of the process, right? You were paused to do this by the universe. Yes, you were. And it wasn't for punishment, it was for progress, right? And, right? Progress, process. Okay. And that's what you've been doing. Now you're kind of in your head about taking this new leap of faith because you're getting the confidence, but I think you're still questioning yourself on if you can. You can. Because you're going to get the damn 10 Pentacles. Yeah. You just need the strength to do it, but you know you can. 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. There's a lot of earth here. Fool 2.0. What is it for Scorpio? Fool 2.0. You know the truth. And I think that might be freaking you out a little bit. Yeah. Because even though you know the truth and you're like not looking for validation anywhere else, that's why I love this card so much. Look, she has her eyes completely closed and she's just taking everything from spirit, her intuition. God, universe, whatever you say. She's not looking for validation to make her decisions for her. She's relying on herself, and that can be scary because if somebody is always used to looking for validation someplace else and now they have to only rely on themselves, that can be scary. There's a lot of questioning going on here. Okay? I'm used to calling my mom or my sister or my brother or my friend or whatever to make this big decision or take this new leap in whatever direction you want to go in, okay? But now you're getting kind of stuck there because now you're like being pushed out to take this leap with what you know. Mm-hmm. And you're having to be incredibly strong with this new reframing things and this new perspective that you've getting. You've had to be incredibly strong for it, and you're going to have to be incredibly strong to take the leap. Yeah, you are, because you have the confidence. But like I said, once you take everybody else out of the picture, remember we turn them down, and now you're having to make the decisions because when you have to make the decisions, it's all on you now, right? You can't say, "Well, my sister said," right? Okay, it's all you now. Okay, the Fool 2.0. The Fool 2.0. Give me one more, please. Okay. Now, this could be two or three things now. This is a Gemini card, right? It's Knight of Swords. Okay. This means, or this could be a speed card. You're running incredibly fast with what you know. Look at that. It's the same crow. And when I left this morning, I had to take my daughter to work at like crack of dawn, which I hate crack of dawn. I can't stand it. Did you eat already? I fed my snake earlier. Don't worry, it's frozen, but it's huge. And she takes forever to eat it. And I think she's done, I think. But now this is for me right here on this is a speed card because you are listening to the crow. Look, there's crows in all three of these. The crows are trying. Look, let's look at it just like this, okay? The crows have been trying to give you the information to be able to make the decision, your intuition, okay? Yes, they've been telling you you're on the right path. Yeah, you're just not used to trusting it. That's all this is. It's okay, okay? And here's the same crow dropping this information into your head to be able to make this decision to take this new leap of faith, and now you're going. Look at that. Your motorcycle, your car, your truck, whatever you got, now you're going. Okay? Or this is somebody else because you've learned enough. And you can trust yourself now. Good, Scorpio. Good. You don't have to do this anymore. And if you still are, we know what to do here, right? Okay. High Priestess. Start trusting yourself. You have intuition for a reason. High Priestess. It's just we are so conditioned to listen to everybody else to make our decisions for us. And when we start making decisions for ourselves, we are looked at as selfish. But it is not selfish. You're not being maliciously selfish. You're honoring yourself by making decisions for yourself. Yeah, you know what you're manifesting. Yeah, you do. And in this card in particular, this is one's over here, so she might already have something that she wants, but she's something else that she wants as well. Or there's two things that she wants to manifest, but there's one thing that's way more important than the other thing, right? So this could look like you have financial stability, but you don't have the emotional, or vice versa, right? But this High Priestess knows what they're doing, and they're manifesting something. Look at that. They're turning all down all the noise. This is all the bullshit here. There's one right here that's a little bit closer to her, but that's manageable. And look, she's only listening to herself. There's nothing else that can kind of get into that bubble. She's defending her position. Yeah, so she can go. High Priestess. Ooh, I need more gummy bears. High Priestess. I'm addicted to gummy bears if you don't know. High Priestess. High Priestess for Scorpio, please. High Priestess for Scorpio. Let's look at them together. I think it's 3 or 4. I don't know. Okay. High Priestess, 7 of Wands, right? You want to have a new collaboration with somebody else, and I think that's the person from your past. This could be a work opportunity. This could be a romantic relationship, or somebody that has a crush on you, or whatever else. But somebody wants to make the decision to move towards that. Yes. After all of the bullshit, okay? You want to have a new collaboration with somebody else because it's your damn emperor. Yeah. And you've been all up in your head. Here we go, all up in the head again. Yeah. Trying to understand how to listen to your intuition about who you know your emperor or empress is, because you've gone through a lot and you've had to reframe that. This isn't really going into what you've gone through in the past, but I think it's a lot because it feels like that. This is more like, okay, today is Saturday. Okay. We're in the first week of June, and this is what we're doing right now. And this is, you know what I mean? And we're like turning it down. Okay. Good. Yeah. And you're emotionally walking away. Yes, you are. And there you are. Scorpio. King of Cups. Queen of Cups. You know what I mean? You're taking your emotions someplace else because you know you can. And you're doing it confidently. Emotionally, financially, and everything else. And if you're not there yet, you're headed directly for it. Okay. 9 of Pentacles. You're headed for stability in every department. And I love this for you, Scorpio. Scorpio. I have a Scorpio North Node. Death. Yeah. Look. Death. Okay, death. You're ending. Okay, Oh my gosh, look at that. Okay, let's look at do it like this. Remember, we had the King of Cups on the bottom of that a minute ago, right? The Hermit again. The Hermit. Where is it? It's right here. This person has elevated, right? And when you elevate, you bring back in more elevated things. This person is going to get. This person is going to get way more intuitive downloads and paying attention to spirit and everything else, because they're not taking the well-beaten path. That's all that everybody else takes. They're actually elevating up, which means they can accept everything else. But they've had to end something in their lives to be able to do it. And I think that's the way you've always looked at something. Yeah. And you've been kind of feeling your way through it. Yes, you have been. You've been feeling your way through it. And this is your match. And you had to end what you've always believed while you're, like all the programming that you've been running your whole life about what life is supposed to look like. You're like, you know what? Yeah, I've done enough of that to end that so I can have this. Yeah, because I've healed enough to know it. And I have my shit together on a level that is I'm pretty confident about it. And like I said, if you're not there yet, you're in line. Okay? Scorpio, because you've been nothing but working on it. Or this is somebody from work that you have a crush on, or somebody has a crush on you at work. That could be that. And it's your justice. Good. Because like I said, you've been through a lot, but you've had to end it in the healing. And I think that looks a lot like I was so used to being breadcrumbed in my past, like anything. Work, undervalued, in an emotional you were just taken advantage of, or this can be a lot of things. And now you've gone all kinds of within. You're still having a little bit of hiccup with that head stuff, but that's okay. Like I said, turn them down and then you get like really, okay. You start screaming when, yeah, okay. 7 of Pentacles, because you've been waiting on something here that you've been manifesting. Yes, look at that. You've been emotionally unpacking all of this burdens. This is the 10 of Wands. This person has this, it's not, she is, I don't know what she's doing over there. This is a very, very well lit path. Okay, she's not like struggling through a jungle. Some of my other decks, I have a lot of them, but some of them, the 10 of Wands is like, oh my God, they look terrible, right? This person doesn't look so bad. Okay, this person just looks like they have all of their emotional baggage that they've been having to unpack, and while doing that, unpacking all the emotional baggage and programming and all of your beliefs that were put on you by everybody else that you had to volume way up on. Okay, while you've been doing that and in hermit mode and everything else, you've been waiting for some seeds to plant. And guess what? There it is. And I think you have somebody in mind. Yeah, you do. Ace of Cups. Yeah, you do. Or somebody has you in mind. It's one or the other. 7 of Pentacles. What does it say, 7 of Pentacles, please? 7 of Pentacles. What is a 7 of Pentacles, please? 6 of Swords, yep. Look, 6 of Swords. Okay. Physically moving away, right? Okay, emotionally moving away, right? We're already been doing all that, right? Because it takes a lot of, you have to be able to do both, okay? To be able to unpack all of this. You have to be able to like back the truck up and physically get your shit and get out, right? But then you also have to emotionally do it too, so you're not carrying this around into a new thing. Because that's what most people do. We don't even know where she's going. She's probably going into a whole new relationship with all of her shit. Right? Oh, hey, here I am. Let's talk about how my ex abused me and put me through God knows what for however long and everything else. And I want to talk about that, okay? Because then what that does is it creates trauma bond. And that's what most people only are used to. And you got wise to that. Yeah, you did. You don't have to trauma bond. You don't have to. You can stop right here, put up a little tent over here, and unpack all of this so you can move on all the way. Spirit guided, by the way. These crows are towing this boat, and she's only looking at the crows. 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 Do you see what I'm saying? Look, and in this deck, the High Priestess is a crow. Right? Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, look, Two of Cups. You want the Two of Cups. This is an emotional thing. Because you've been through a lot of bullshit in probably every department in your life, and you're like, you know what? I'm out of here. I am only, here we go again. We're only listening to that. Because you know what you want, which is refreshing. Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. So many people don't. So Seven of Pentacles. And it's not their fault. It's just that they, like I said, the conditioning is so strong. I mean, and people usually will get about halfway through healing and then quit because it's tough. It is tough. I know. But how bad do you want it? How bad do you want it, Scorpio? This is an Aquarius card. It's the star, but it's also a wish, and it could be the healing, right? The healing, remember the pitching the tent and everything else? I think you've already been in the middle of that. And you are wanting a celebration with somebody from your past. And you believe that is your Nine of Cups. Or you were put in a third party, and now this is all coming in afterward. Either way you look at this, you're getting your Nine of Cups. Because you emotionally moved away and unpacked your bullshit so you don't have to trauma bond with another person. Because you've been working on it. You've been working on your wish. Good, Scorpio. This is good. Hermit. Hermit. Now, well, now, okay. This is the Page of Wands. Okay. Now we're going to move incredibly slow, but passionate, right? It's a page. Or you can have a fire sign child. You can look at this either way you want to. Okay. But since all the healing, I'm seeing this as more of a like a confidence booster, right? You have a little bit of confidence. You have a little bit of gas in the tank now. Yeah, you do. And you're not worried about bullshit and lies and slander and everything else that probably somebody put you through up here. You're not worried about that anymore. No, you're not. Now you're feeling strong and confident and capable. Okay. All right. You don't have full tank, but you got quarter to half tank. Okay. And now you can go someplace passionately and you're just throwing it up. Good. Hermit, Scorpio. Hermit, Scorpio. I think you have a crush on somebody, or somebody has a crush on you. I'm getting that really strong, and you don't know if you should leap towards them or them leap. Who knows? Hermit, because everybody's kind of nervous here. Page of Wands. Now we have the Page of Wands. Is somebody going to come back and apologize? Because they see you doing all this awesome stuff. Because this is awesome stuff. Yeah, it is. Just the ability to be able to know the knowledge to do it. And then when you start applying it, this is amazing. Yeah, it is. And now we have the Page of Cups. Somebody going to come back and apologize? Or somebody going to come try to say, hey, I've been thinking about you. This could be this. Okay. All right. And look at you. You look like that. Nine of Wands. This is a person that what people look like when they come out of healing. Because they've been through so much. They're the wounded warrior, right? They've weathered all kinds of storms and everything else, but she still has hope for a passionate new beginning someplace else. All she has to do is just take one step over this fence, and I think that's right what you're in the middle of. I think you have one leg over this fence, but you're on both sides still. Because you're still reminded of what you went through, but you're hopeful for what's to come. Good. Because you're not worrying about the Ten of Cups anymore when you know you have the Four of Wands. And that is what healed people do. Well, what would your crush say to you? Well, Scorpio, this reading was like rapid fire. I don't even know. I'm falling apart. Oh, is this person trying to try to come back and apologize to you for what they put you through? Could you ever forgive me? Is that what this is? Go with somebody new, Scorpio. You don't have to continue with this. Let's disappear together. Yes. Yes. Go someplace, go to the mountains for the weekend or the beach or whatever, okay? You are so beautiful to me, okay? All right. Well, what would your person say to you here? Your emperor or your emperor, this person from your past that you have your eye on, okay? All right. What would they say to you? Or they have their eye on you? Let's see. I feel like a distraction for you. Okay. I love you and I'm happy. Okay. You want to get another one? All right. Let's see. I'm insecure. That could be you, right? Yeah, because when you're armed with all this new knowledge and you're hearing yourself and everything else, that's absolutely what this can be. Oh yeah, it makes you feel very insecure because you're not sure if you're right. Yeah, or you're insecure because you don't feel good enough or something like that. And these are all things that you've been healing. Self-worth and self-love is a thing. I didn't used to think so. I was like, what are you talking about? It was like some kind of, I was like, oh, go hug a tree, you know? But it's true. It's true. I'm trying to heal. Perfect. I think that's you. I didn't mean to hurt you, and I wish I could talk to you. You take that any way you want. But I'm telling you right now, if you ended something because of something crazy, you are my twin on the bottom of the. Somebody sees you as a twin. That doesn't mean you are a twin. That just means somebody sees you that way, or you see somebody else that way. Either way you look at it, this is really, really positive. It's just taking a lot of work to listen to you and tune out everything else that's trying to come in. You got this, Scorpio. I believe in you. You got this.